guys, here we go. We're gonna go right into our kid WOD slash PE WOD number 2. Pretty excited about this one, guys. This is going to be a deck of cards style workout. Super fun. Kids get involved. They get to actually grab a deck of cards and work their way through them. It's really kind of an interesting thing watching the kids move back and forth from the cards back to the equipment and all that good stuff. So what you'll need is a deck of cards, right? Go ahead and take the jokers out. Probably not going to be using the jokers, but 2 through ace is fine. And you want to make sure you do shuffle them up really nice, okay? Really easy does it. Now, what's going to happen is you're going to set that deck of cards just off to the side. So we're going to set it right here. That's going to be our deck of cards, okay? We're going to have on a piece of paper, dry erase board, in some way or in some fashion, you're going to write down. You can draw or have them draw a big old heart and do it in red, just kind of help remind them. Maybe a diamond, okay? Again, in red. Then you have your spade, and then you have your clubs, okay? Do it in black, why not? All right, so what's gonna happen is we got a movement next to or associated to that suit, okay? So for us today, we're gonna use jump ropes for hearts. We're gonna use a plank shoulder tap for diamond. We're gonna use a step up onto a box, and we'll explain some variations there for your spade. And of course, just basic squats for the clubs, okay? Kind of a neat way of doing it though, because if you know, when you click that little, or when you pick up that card and flip it over, it's not just going to give you a suit, it's going to give you a number or a face card. That's how you know how many to do, okay? So when you pick up, let's say an 8, and it's an 8 of hearts, all right? That's going to tell me straight away that I know I do jump ropes. And do I do 8 jump ropes? Well, jump ropes the one oddball out. You will actually multiply it by 5, or depending on the age of the kid, you can reduce that down, multiply it by 3, or in some cases, maybe just do the 8. You know, not everybody's really great at jump ropes, but what a great opportunity to teach kids how to do jump rope. We have nothing but time, and it's a skill that most everybody should at least have. Okay, and moms and dads, if you're not really phenomenal at jump roping, maybe it's a great chance for you to kick off the old cobwebs and learn how to jump rope a little yourself too. So anyway, that's what we'll do. We'll do jump ropes every time we see a heart. We'll multiply it by 5. Everything else is what that card says. So if you flip over a 10, a jack, a queen, a king, or an ace, we're going to go ahead and call all those 10 reps. Make it simple. Don't get crazy. 10 through ace, they're all going to be 10 reps, okay? And so I'm going to set this back down. We're going to talk about the movements. We're going to have Cody come on over here, demo one of these movements. I'm going to grab these ropes here out of the way and give them back to him in just a second, but he's going to go ahead, he's going to face me, and he's going to do a couple basic jump ropes. What you're working on here is keeping your chin and chest up, your hands just slightly to your side or out in front. What we're really working on here is just for kids especially, just consistency, trying to get a couple in a row, trying not to pull their heels high up to their butt, but rather jump and tuck if they can. And chest stays nice and tall, trying to stay away from the big old giant arm, trying to get them more into the wrist. It's a little bit harder for kids because they want to try to make that rope move versus using the wrist to create a real snappy action. So Cody's going to go ahead and give it a shot here. Let's see if we can get a handful of jump ropes in. Go ahead. Oh, okay. Try it again. All right, good. All right, we'll call that good for now. And so if you notice, he's doing it on a black mat. Now, one thing I will tell you is if you have a jump rope that has a plastic coating or some type of coating over the wire or rope, and you're outside, you do not want to do it on pavement, the road, or concrete, because that turns into sandpaper and you will ruin the bottom of that rope. So I would just get some cheap little rug, something you can get from Home Depot, Lowe's, somewhere like that the kids can stand on. Closer to rubber the better. It keeps the rope from bouncing too much. If you do it on carpet, sometimes that rope will catch. So that's one option. We also have some other jump ropes that some people like to use that really do struggle with jump rope, that always seems to catch their toe and they can't even get the one, and they just like, oh, I'm never gonna get one. So we're gonna have him use these. These are just a rope that has a wiffle ball, like a little wiffle ball, just to kind of create some friction in the air. And he's gonna try to keep those balls moving in the same direction and at the same time. He's gonna go ahead and start now, go. You're gonna notice he can really get some reps in doing it this way, because the rope's obviously never gonna catch on his toe, and he's really focusing on trying to keep those balls moving together. You wouldn't wanna have the ball one moving this way, one moving that way, okay? So there's your other jump rope options. We're gonna set these ropes down. You set yours down there, good. So the next move is gonna be plank shoulder tap. So he's gonna get right here, get into a plank position, and whenever he says go, you're gonna go ahead and bring that hand up and tap the opposite shoulder. He's going to try to stay flat as he can stay. His feet are going to try to stay flat. Good. And he's going to bring the other hand up to the opposite shoulder. Switch again. Switch again. Beautiful. Good. Go ahead and stand up now. That's a pretty basic movement, but it really works on that core stability, the obliques, the lats as we work our way down. Now, the lower the butt, the better. You're going to see kids want to spike their butt up really high, create like a V pattern. If they're able, try to get them to get their booty down. Okay, that's just a little bit better way of doing it. It really incorporates the abs, the core, and that midline. As they cross over, really builds that body control. They're in a 3-point. That's really good. My 6-year-old now, oh, he's doing it offside camera there. So funny. Nevertheless, but anyway, that's a great movement. Next, you're going to see step up. So he's going to be over here on the box, and he's going to step. Or it may not have a box. Maybe you can bring it over. Maybe you have a chair, a bench, a 5-gallon bucket. As long as it's a stable object and the kids feel comfortable, stand right here. There you go. And he's going to step all the way up, and he's going to open his hips at the top, show completion. He's going to then step down, switch feet, step up with the other foot, all the way up, and then all the way back down. Really basic movement. If you want to get more dynamic, some of the kids are going to be able to jump up onto the box. Some of the kids will be able to step up a bit quicker. And some may need to actually go ahead and just put one foot up there and keep it there. Now, he's going to stand all the way up. All right, stand all the way up onto the box. There, sorry about that. And then step back down, leaving that foot there, and then step right back up. So this way, he leaves the foot on the box throughout the duration of his reps, and then he do the same thing on the other foot, never coming off the box. Okay, go ahead and step down. So there's a lot of options and ways of doing that, no problem. We're going to set this box off to the side there. And then lastly, guys, we have our squat. So really all we're looking at here, if you're a younger athlete, we really just want a ball. And you don't want the ball to be too small, like a basketball, volleyball, soccer ball, something that when they squat, they can take their hips down to. So Cody, set it down. You're going to have it right over here. All right, step forward. Now he's going to slowly squat down until his little booty hits. Spread your feet just a little bit. All right, squat down, chest up, and then stand all the way up at the top. Squat down. Chest up. That's a great squat. Now what it's doing is giving them kind of a cue, a physical kind of a reference point to know when to stop, because a lot of kids will just collapse down to the ground, stand back up, collapse to the ground. That's a little bit too low. So this is a great way to help cue as to how deep their squat should be, okay? Now the older kids are going to be able to do a little bit of both. They're going to be able to hold a ball and squat, and then up, squat, and then up. Now maybe they don't have a ball, maybe they have dumbbells, maybe they have a slam ball, maybe they have some heavier object that they can hold on to and squat and stand up. That's going to be easy because the reps are never going to be more than 10 like we talked about earlier, okay? So I'm going to set this off to the side as well. Now there's your movements, there's your structure, there's your cycle, the way in which we're going to try and do this. But remember, you got a deck of cards, take the jokers out because they're not going to really work. You're going to have obviously 4 suits. You have your heart, your diamonds, your spades, and your clubs, and then you're going to flip a card. Real quick, Cody, flip a card just to see if we were doing this in real time. He's going to flip. Now he sees here that he has, ironically, an 8 of spades, okay? So he's going to set it down, and he knows right away, spades on my board, step up. So he's going to not have the balls there. He's going to step up, go 1, 2, 3. Okay, he's doing it this way. 4, keep going. 5, 6, come on. 7, 8. Now switch feet, do 8 on the other foot. 1. Now this is the harder option for sure, because if you notice he did 8 on one foot, shifted, did 8 on the other foot. So that's quite a few more reps, you know. Most kids are going to be fine just simply stepping up and switching feet as they go. So that's up to you and the kids that are doing it, okay? So go ahead and step down. That's wonderful. So that would be the first one. He's still got a whole bunch more to go. So anyway, that's how we're going to cycle through this workout. It's a really fun workout, one you can really do anytime. You can add in any 4 movements that you choose. Get creative with it. It's a really fun workout. I would say it takes X amount of time, but honestly, I have no idea. It just depends on what movements you choose, how efficiently the kids are moving at those movements, and how quickly they're able to flip the cards. It could be a pretty different window for different kids. But anyway, if you have any questions, thoughts, issues, or concerns, just post it in the comments below. Send us through Facebook. You can send us a message, or you can even do it in the comments. We're happy to try to answer them as quickly as we can, okay? You guys be blessed and enjoy.